You have a slate? Can we do slate? Oh my God, slate me. I never got slated before. Hi, welcome to Dare Danger Dan. And that's right, I'm Danger Dan. And I have been dared by my friend Chris Ketty, who wants to see me draw a RAWR RV. Okay, so I feel like phonetically that doesn't sound, I don't know, it doesn't punch. So RAWR RV, and that's like RAWR XD, as in the old internet emo slang that, you know, the emo kids would type in Messenger to each other, like RAWR, and then the XD, I guess, is like a face doing this, sideways. So like scrunched up eyes and a big smile, but like with a roar to it. I don't know, I just, honestly, I'm a little bit ahead of that generation, so I'm trying to wrap my head around it. So it's like a emo Winnebago. Anyway, wrapping my head around this, and then just for fun, I'm gonna throw in something from my lexicon, and that's gonna be, let's just make it up on the spot. Mario Bart, okay? We're just gonna do those two things. We're gonna do an emo Winnebago, and we're gonna do Mario Bart. And if anybody has any live dares, send them on in, especially if they're emo themed. I'll see if I can work them into the magical drawing I'm about to do. So everybody get your screamos and your emos on, put on some eyeliner and lipstick, okay? Paint your nails black and straighten those bangs right over one eye, because we're gonna get down with the clown. I don't think you guys understand how awkward it's gonna be to make a Winnebago into like an emo looking Winnebago, but it's gonna be an adventure. This is why I drink LaCroix. LaCroix? How do you even say that? All right, I gotta get warmed up with something a little more concrete, so I'm gonna start with Mario Bart, which actually came to me in a dream. There's nothing wrong with a man wearing a girdle, okay? Hold on, let me finish, I'm almost done. Shush. I just gotta do the skateboard and then I'm good, okay? Yeah, don't skateboard like Bart Simpson. That's what I tried to do, and that's why I never learned how to skateboard. I can lay down on a skateboard and like crawl around like an alligator, or I can stand on a skateboard and then fall down, like very aggressively, even if I'm trying to do nothing. So yeah, I guess from what I learned is don't do it like the cartoons do it. I guess there's some other way to do it. I feel like this is like totally like a Rick and Morty idea kind of thing, right? I mean, my relationship with emo music is just like, I dated a girl a few years ago who liked it a lot. That, and I guess I was around in the MySpace days, so I saw people dressing emo and doing emo things. I had a bunch of people think I was emo, but I wasn't. Or was I? I don't know. I always thought Bright Eyes was emo back in the day. But nowadays, no, emo music is like My Bloody Valentine, which I just thought of My Bloody Valentine as pop punk back then. So I was kind of confused by the whole thing. This is a tough episode for me because I don't have like a lot of cannon fodder to talk about emo stuff. But Mario Bart, I can talk about all day. That's why I put him there. But anyway, I think I did all right. I'm gonna throw some more details on here, but we got our RAWR RV, so this little frowny face grill. We got thick weeping eyeliner coming out of the Winnebago headlights. We got the bumpers pierced. We got the bangs, the flattened bangs. We got a flat brim trucker hat. Isn't that a thing? I think it's gonna say crunk. I feel like I remember there being a crunk element, like the fuck boys back in the like the 2008s. I don't know, what do you call that? The naughties, is that what they call it? So back in the naughties, back in the naughty days, I remember those emo MySpace kids with the bangs, and there were flat brim trucker hats, and they would have like weird dance nights sponsored by like Monster Energy and stuff, right? Does anyone remember that? That's kind of what I remember. Anyway, back to the doodle we go. I should probably play some emo music while I do this, huh? Since earlier I said I wasn't that familiar with emo music, I just put on a random emo playlist, and I just heard Ohio is for Lovers by Hawthorne Heights. Never heard it before. And it's gotta be the most emo song I've ever heard, because the lyrics literally are, cut my wrist and black my eyes. And then some guy screams it again after they already sing it. And I'm like, oh, I get it, emo. I'm feeling some emotions right now. Most of them are like, I don't like that song, but the rest of them are, oh yeah, okay. It's a thing. It's a thing that happened. It's a cultural thing. Who says white people don't have culture? Come on. Anyway, kids, let's go back to our vacation. Come on, honey, hop in the Winnebago. All right, so I tried to sneak in a little more Mario Bart Simpsons action. So you get a little hint here of Homer as Bowser and Marge as Princess Peach, okay? Driving the old Winnebago. We got the hat, the trucker hat is a crunk hat. I don't know what crunk means, but I feel like it's like emo themed word somehow, in some level, some kind of way to party like an emo. You know what I'm dying to get? They used to have these back in like the late 80s, early 90s, when The Simpsons was like still like the newest thing. They had these like really cool knockoff t-shirts at like flea markets of Bart Simpson, but he like would be a person of color version of Bart Simpson, and he'd be doing things like slam dunking, so they'd like give him kind of like almost like a Michael Jordan physique, but or Rastafarian, but like it was so I want one of those so bad, like an old authentic like flea market Bart Simpson shirt. But yeah, I remember back in the day, like I wanted a Simpsons toy so bad, and they didn't really have much. Just like nowadays you can get some like really good looking Simpson toys, but back then they didn't have anything like that. You got like these like what is it, like Carnival Prize Simpsons toys were like probably the best ones you could find, pretty much. That's about it, really.
And like Bart Simpson would have like a pink shirt on or something.
Yeah, so
Stuff with newspaper.
So I did actually, at some point, I did get a Bart Simpson, it's like a kind of like a bendy toy that was actually pretty cool. But and for some reason, I will always associate this with what Bart Simpson is supposed to be wearing. The toy is painted, so he has a light blue shirt and dark blue shorts. And I'm like, that's Bart Simpson. And in my head, that's what he always was. And then only until recently, I was like, oh no, he has kind of like a reddish orange shirt. It's like for me, it was like this little mini Mandela effect that I was like, oh, Bart wears all blue. But no, that was just because of one toy I had that was just wrong. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good to rock and roll on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to this lovely adventure, this lovely vacation in our beautiful, albeit very emotional, Winnebago here, the RAWR RV XD, which is actually not intended to be what I was supposed to be drawing, but anyway, that's what you got. Chris Ketty, thanks for the dare. Thanks for understanding the miscommunication, and thanks for appreciating the result. And let's give it a big hand for Mario Bart. He's just an idea that came to me in a dream. A lot of fun to draw. We got Homer as Bowser, we got Marge as Peach, and we got just the open road with our emo Winnebago driving down it. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning into this episode of Dare Danger Dan, and there'll be many more as long as you keep those dares coming, okay? So I'll see you soon. Love you, goodbye.